Order. Welcome to the Monday, June 28th, 2021 Board of Selectmen meeting held at 10 Nickerson Avenue, the Middleborough Town Hall. It is 6:30 p.m. We are being broadcast by, recorded by MCAM Broadcast on Verizon and Comcast, and you can also stream at MCAM online. Okay, could I please get a motion to enter into executive session to return to open session pursuant to General Law C-30A 21A3 to discuss pending litigation in the case of Hometown America versus Town of Middleborough, USDC CA number 120 CV 11749 LTS, and other related pending and potential litigation. If discussing the matter in the open session will have a detrimental effect on the town's litigating position, and the chair so declares.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second, and this is a poll vote. Isn't it? Poll vote, please. Leilani, yes.
Battistini, yes.
Rosenthal, yes.
Demers, yes.
Jermaine, yes.
Okay, so passes unanimously. So anyone not involved in this executive. Thank you, everybody, for waiting, and please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Under unanticipated, to the board. It came in today, but it's something we have to take care of. It's very minor. So the Native Plant Trust, formerly New England Wildflower Society, would like permission to go on the, let me see what they call it. Yes, which is the Black Brook. Yes. Off of Miller Street. It's a conservation land that the town owns, and because they're doing a survey, they're collecting seeds. They do this every year. Nothing invasive is going to be done, so they would like to have our permission to do that. If anybody has any questions now, or if someone would like to make a motion to give them permission to do that.
Does conservation already
Conservation gave this to us, yes. Conservation is on board. This is something they do every few years. And they keep a seed bank, which is nice. So if there's some place that an endangered species is almost gone, they can go to the seed bank in the state and get the seeds and keep the wildflowers and all of those species up and running.
So moved.
We have a
Second.
motion and a second. Any further comments or questions from the board, from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Okay, passes unanimously. Can you just send out a quick email to, okay, so that they can have that done? Okay, anybody from the board have anything else under unanticipated? Anybody from the audience have anything under unanticipated? Okay, under announcements and recognitions, we have a heat wave warning, as everybody knows, in effect until Thursday. So the Middleborough Council on Aging, 558 Plymouth Street, will be open as a cooling center for anyone who needs to go there from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. So again, that's at the COA this week from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. They are air conditioned. There's a nice comfortable room there. If you just need some place to go to cool down, that's 558 Plymouth Street. Please use them. Okay, anyone else from the board have anything under announcements and recognitions? Go ahead, Mr. Jermaine. Yep.
Just a reminder, the carnival's this weekend, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and the fireworks are on July 2nd.
And the parade is on July 3rd, 10 o'clock, Tiddicate Green up in North Middleborough. Okay. Any other announcements or recognitions from the board? Any announcements or recognitions from the audience?
Good evening, Madam Chair. My name is Brian Giovanni with the Middleborough Friends, and come Thursday, July 15th, it's the kickoff of this year's summer concert series right here on the Town Hall lawn, open to the public. So come on down, enjoy some great music. We're back, as the signs will say, we're back. Thank God this will be the 15th anniversary. Last year would have been the 15th anniversary. This year will be the 15th anniversary of the summer concert series and the Middleborough Music Nights. It's a great time, so come on down and have some fun. And I know you might not be meeting next week, so I wanted to get people thinking about it. And I'll announce it again in 2 weeks when you come back,
Perfect.
hopefully.
Yes.
But Thursday and all Thursdays this summer, 6 o'clock in the Town Hall lawn.
Lots of fun. Come on out. It's cooler then too. But no mosquitoes. They get done before the mosquitoes come out. So Okay, anyone else from the audience have anything under announcements and recognitions? Okay, hearing none, could I please get a motion to approve the minutes from 6/21/2020 as amended? I had sent a couple corrections. Okay,
So moved?
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, and could I please get a motion to vote to authorize chairman or her designee to sign the warrants for week ending 7/3/2021 and 7/10/2021?
So moved. Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to new business. So we have a joint appointment. There are three positions for members at large, I believe they are, for the Community Preservation Committee. Two are seeking reappointment and one is seeking a new appointment. So we have Mark Belanger seeking reappointment, Anne Marie Jacobson seeking reappointment, and Joe Ruthwitz seeking appointment for the third position. And we do have the Community Preservation Committee here. Did you want to add anything or say anything while we're here? No?
Just we'd like to recommend the appointment of just the Rufus for the remaining term of the large vacancy, term is starting June 30th, 2022.
Okay, perfect. Why don't we do that one right away then? Could I please get a motion to that effect?
So moved?
I have a
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and let's take Mr. Belanger's reappointment. So do we have a date on that?
Expires January 2024.
Thank you very much. Could I please get a motion to that effect?
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
And Anne Marie Jacobson, and could you give me the date on that, please? Which will be June 30th, 2024. Okay, and could I get a motion to make that appointment, please?
So moved.
I have-
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
You guys are all set. Thank you very much for coming in, and thank you for all you do. All right, moving on, Meg Riley from the Soul Homestead, our favorite place in town.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me here tonight. My name is Meg Riley. I'm the Executive Director of the Soul Homestead Education Center here in Middleborough. And as part of our lease agreement, we report to you guys once a year and kind of give you an update of what we've been doing out in the property. So I shared with all of you this document, but just kind of share some of the highlights of this year. So this is our 29th year in operation, and like most other area nonprofits and small businesses, we had a really adventurous year. January started off like most of our other years. Our education coordinator, Miss Katie Roberts, she was anticipating a really busy year. Pretty much every available day for school field trips was already booked. February kicked off our registration for our summer camp program, which is very popular here in our community, and which immediately filled up. We were anticipating adding on staff and having our busiest summer camp program yet. We were welcoming out weekly volunteers from Pembroke High School, Bridgewater Raynham High School, Cardinal Cushing, and New England Villages. And in late February, we were able to offer drop-off programming for February Vacation Week for about 80 children. The first Wednesday of March, at our monthly board meeting, there was some chatter about a new virus that was making its way across the country. And little did we know just what a giant impact we were about to see just a few weeks later. As case numbers rose and schools and businesses started to close, we made the call to start canceling our programs on Saturday, March 14th. After consulting with the town manager, it was decided that the property would remain open to the public, but that bathrooms and indoor spaces would only be open for our Soul Homestead staff. Like everyone else, we thought this was going to be a temporary situation and that it would be resolved in just a few weeks. By the time April rolled in, we started beginning canceling most of our programs, and we started trying new ways to reach out to our community. We did a number of Facebook Live videos, Zoom calls with some of the local schools that had to cancel their farm field trips, and we offered take-home crafts for kids to do along with pre-recorded videos from the farm. As the days got warmer, people started to literally flock to the farm and other open spaces locally to get their children outside. We often had days where our entire parking lot was full. We definitely had the largest amount of passive visitation that we've ever had last year. In early June, our local Board of Health allowed us to open access to the bathrooms up again, which greatly increased our overall visitation, and then began our ability to welcome back people to the farm in a formal fashion. By mid-June, it was clear that we were going to suffer a significant financial hit from the cancellation of so many of our programs. We applied for and eventually received a PPP loan, and we took a chance on a creative fundraiser. Our sheep shearer agreed to cut my hair live on Facebook, which raised over $12,000 for the farm. Between that fundraiser and the PPP loan, that was a quarter of our operating budget last year. Also in June, we realized we would be unable to safely run our summer camp program, but many parents were asking for opportunities to bring their children to the farm. We started to offer small family tours so that families could come out with just an individual leading them in a safe capacity to meet the animals. We had more than a few parents who were extremely emotional seeing their children return to some sense of normalcy and the things that they love. We offered tours ranging from 20 minutes to 60 minutes, and sometimes they were just for adults. This program welcomed approximately 560 people last summer. At every point in time last year, we worked with the Middleborough Board of Health, who could not have been more helpful. They really guided us through constantly changing regulations. In June, we got the go-ahead to offer our first summer concert, which first was virtually with Abigail Vale, and then in July we were able to offer our first in-person concert with Riley Coyote and Haley Sabella. And on top of it being a pandemic and us only being allowed to have 50 total people, including staff, volunteers, and artists, we then were welcomed with a microburst that night. So with a generator and a propane grill, we were able to still offer the concert that evening. And we continue to offer concerts monthly through October, and we had approximately 200 people attend our four in-person concerts. Instead of our annual farm-to-table fundraising dinner, we were able to prepare the food from the farm and have people pick it up or us deliver it. And we call the event Our Farm to Your Table. We used food that grown at Soul Homestead from the farmers that lease from us, including Plato's Harvest, Bay End Farm, Revival Farm, and other local farms, including Wolf Trap Hill and the Blueberry Farm in Hanson, to make delicious meals for the sold-out event. As we neared the fall, we realized that we would, again, not be able to welcome school field trips or large groups of children to the farm, but we still wanted to find ways to stay connected to our community. So in mid-September, the Middleborough Rotary Club very generously donated $1,000 as a grant for us to renovate a greenhouse area to have more usable outdoor space to teach. The goal of this improved area is to eventually open an EEC licensed forest and farm preschool space. In addition to their donation, the Rotary Club also did 2 work days for us to help get the project moving, with over a dozen volunteers participating. Also in the fall, we had a number of groups approaching us looking for outdoor spaces at Seoul to safely offer their own programming. So we entered into a partnership with Seaview Academy of Marshfield to be their location of their one day per week program. We were able to work with their students for the entire academic year to learn about all aspects of farming. This program and a few other rental opportunities, including weekly homeschool clubs and a private tutor, provided some very needed income. Other groups, including the Plimpton Girl Scouts, the Middleborough Boy Scouts, were also able to use our space in our pavilion for free as community partners. During the fall and early winter, our staff offered entirely outdoor programs, including preschool age programs called Farm Buddies and an after-school program. We also worked with some other groups, including Samuel Fuller School here in town, a Blossom Bright Teen program, and offered even a few outdoor birthday parties. We were extremely fortunate to have incredible kindness and generosity shown to us over the years. Our donors really stepped up throughout the year. Everybody gave small amounts, or really what they could. We even had one of our campers who was really upset that summer camp had been canceled. He raised close to $300 doing artwork to benefit the farm. And by the time we got to the year end, we did a cow plop fundraiser to end a very crappy year. This fundraiser was unique in that we sold squares, and if the cow pooped in your square, you would get to pick from 3 very deserving local charities in town to donate $500. The winning family couldn't choose between the 3, so they split the money between Ella's Lemonade Stand, the Sacred Heart Food Pantry, and the Conway House. Despite this year being absolutely a constant battle, a constant struggle, we were able to still accrue over 5,000 hours of volunteer time. Losing all the community groups really kind of pushed our staff and even our families specifically, because they were safe people for us to be in contact with, to really go outside of their comfort zones and do a lot more for us. So we still had more than 5,000 hours of volunteer support at Seoul. We were still able to bring in more than $100,000 in income last year, and we were also able to do close to $24,000 in property improvements. So there's always going to be challenges to keeping a place like Soul Homestead like up and running, even like in a good year. But I just really can't say enough about like how incredibly special Soul Homestead is, and how every single person that's connected to us really found ways to let us know that we're valued and that we're an important part of the community. So I would just encourage tonight, if anybody here like watching this broadcast has not been to Soul Homestead, we're only here after 30 years because of the people that support us, and we encourage everyone in Middleborough. It's always free. It's always open to everyone every day until sunset. So please enjoy a visit to this very special place in your hometown. We have bathrooms, picnic tables, and we welcome everyone to come to the farm, take a hike, watch the farmers work, have a picnic. And more information about our organization can be found on the website at soulhomestead.org or on our Facebook page.
Thank you for hanging in there.
Thank you guys for all of your support. We really, again, I just can't say enough about how just incredibly supportive everybody was. It's actually really emotional that it was a little touch and go there. There was definitely days when I didn't know how we were gonna get through, but again, just completely buoyed up constantly by people giving us good, kind words and actions this year. So thank you to everybody who got us here.
Excellent. Any questions from the board? I know your kids are there right now. They love it.
My daughter goes to the
She's
farm
super cute.
camp over there, so
Yes.
she enjoys it. And we went there last year for, we had the trick-or-treating, and everyone was all dressed up, and you get to go to each farm animal and check it out. So it's you're truly an asset to the community. And if you have kids and you want to check it out, it's a great any of the programs you guys have, they sell out quick. So it's a fantastic venue for people to check out.
Thank you. Thank you for your support.
Yes. So do you feel like you're getting back to normal at all?
We definitely are. Right now we're offering programs in a limited capacity. So for example, our summer camp program, which already in years before COVID was filling with a wait list, we've reduced capacity just because, again, as an education center, we want parents to understand that we take everybody's health, really seriously. So we just went through our 4 inspections this past week. So camp will be opened, but it will be on a much more limited basis, which unfortunately, again, as you were saying, does shut some people out of some of the programs. But I would say that just, we are anticipating and trying to find ways to get back up to speed once we all feel like we can safely do so.
Well, stay in touch. There are avenues where you can get money refunded, et cetera, through the town, and you are a town entity. So anything we can do in that respect. I don't know if you've been working. Our fire chief is phenomenal at getting us money.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, do stay in touch, and if anything we can do, because you are a gem. We
Great.
love you.
Well,
We
thank you
do.
guys so much for all your support.
Thank you. Anybody else? Everybody good? Okay, anyone from the audience? Okay, moving on. We have our summer schedule. So we have, it's on the back here for everyone here. So we will be off July 5th, back on the 12th for a regular meeting, no meeting the 19th, back for the 26th of July, then August 2nd, no meeting. August 9th, we have a meeting. August 16th, no meeting. Regular meeting the 23rd of August, no meeting August 30th, and Labor Day, no meeting September 6th. So, could I please get a motion to approve the summer schedule?
So moved.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Anyone from the audience? Nope. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Could I please get a motion to approve a liquor license change of manager for Center Avenue LLC, DBA Center Avenue Cafe?
So moved.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay. Everything seems to be in order here. It's just a change of,
It was just
Manager.
very basic. I didn't
Right.
think to ask because
It's been the family. It's just from
Yeah.
one family member to another is what
Change
it
of
is.
management.
And it's not to be confused with Central Cafe.
Right.
This is Center Avenue Cafe, used to be the Royal Cafe, I believe it was.
So it's just going from Bill to Willie, right?
Right,
Okay.
yeah, father to son. It's in the family. Nothing's changing there. They're just moving stuff around.
Keep it in the family.
Okay, any comments or questions from the board? It looks all in order, we got everything signed off here. Any comments or questions from the audience? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Passes unanimously. And could I please get a motion to approve a weekday entertainment license for New Tiki Buddha?
So moved?
I have a motion and a second.
Second.
Okay, Colleen, everything's in order here?
So this is just, as you'll see in the next hearing, they're changing ownership. So one of the things that they have is a weekday entertainment license. They're interested in transferring it over, so this is a formality
All
to
right.
transfer it over. They've provided the correct paperwork.
Again, so nothing changing?
Nothing
Same, everything's
changes
going on
other
the
than
same,
that.
except the ownership?
Exactly.
Got it.
A new license will be issued.
Yeah. Okay, any comments or questions from the board?
Madam Chairman,
Mr. Rosenthal?
under the days and hours of operation, Friday and Saturday, it's listed as 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., which would be an hour and a half.
That's
I
on the
think they
hearing.
mean 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's for the hearing part, I think. I don't think that's on this part,
No,
is
it's
it?
on here.
Is it?
Yeah, this is under the entertainment license. If you look at the hours of operation, right below it,
Okay.
I think they want to be able to.
Yeah, it says
more than an
Friday
hour
and
a half.
Saturday
Oh,
from
yeah, it should say 1
11:30
a.m.,
a.m.
yeah.
to 1 p.m.
Over here, it's right.
Ah, there we go.
I think it's supposed to say 10 p.m.
Okay.
I think on
think
Friday and
you're
Saturday,
right.
it's 1 a.m. is what they're looking for, 11:30 a.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
1 a.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, yes, I see it now. It's in small print. I had to make it bigger. Okay,
Here,
so can we make that change so it's the right AM, PM?
Yeah.
Okay. So this will be pursuant to that change on here, so everybody knows. Any other comments or questions? You missed your career as an editor.
I know, right?
You find those things all the time. Okay, hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, moving on. We're gonna have a hearing.
Yes, and the legal one should be there.
Yep, I'm just letting it load. All right, and we are well in 7:30 PM. This is, okay, a hearing will be held by the Board of Selectmen on Monday, June 28th, 2021, at 7:30 PM in the Selectmen's Meeting Room at the Town Hall located at 10 Nickerson Avenue, Middleborough, Mass., for the purpose of discussing an application made by Chin Law Firm for a transfer of an existing all-alcohol license for property known as Tiki Buddha located at 10 Merchants Way, Middleborough, Mass., Assessors Map 058, Lot 5347. Anyone desiring to be heard on this matter should appear at the time and place designated, okay? And the hearing is open.
Madam
Go
Chair,
ahead.
just the same change on that, the date. the,
Yeah, okay, we'll
1
make
a.m.
sure,
time.
we'll make sure the time gets changed, and, go ahead. Yep,
Thank you,
just
Madam
introduce
Chairperson.
yourself and go ahead.
I appreciate you finding those typos on the AM, PM. Your vision is far better than mine.
That would be
Don't have to
tough,
close at 1 p.m. on a Friday.
that
That'd
would
be
be
a short
tough.
window of time. Procedurally, I have these for you. Thank you. My name is Attorney Russell Chan. I'm here representing New Tiki Buddha, which is going to, is before you for approval to take over the Tiki Buddha restaurant, which you're all probably familiar with at 10 Merchants Way. I have with me the original owners as well as the new people, should you have any questions. One of the new people is Yan Cheng Lu, and she has been working at the restaurant, I believe, since 2004 at the bar. She's a bartender, so she will be taking over, and we propose to have her as the new liquor license manager for the new establishment. I believe that they do not plan to change the menu very much. Aside from the hours and the entertainment license, which you reviewed moments ago, I think it's a pretty straightforward application. And I'm happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Okay, any comments or questions from the board? Everything seems in order. I see Judy signed off on this. Everything is set.
For
Anyone
our
over here?
portion, yes, they
Yeah.
have.
Yep.
Everything will be submitted
Yep.
for the.
No, everything looks in order now the times are adjusted, I think. Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that to you. That would be a
Have
mess.
to come back, wait.
Okay, all right.
Madam Chair,
Mr. Jermaine,
just a quick question. Do they not have the insurance listed because they need the permit first?
I don't know.
Say that again?
Do you not have the insurance company listed because you need the permit first?
Correct. We will have insurance, obviously, by the time we open and so forth. The workers' comp, you mean, or the liability casualty?
Liability insurance.
Yeah, we will definitely have that. They don't want to operate without the dram shop
Just checking,
liability
thank you.
coverage. Yes.
Okay. Any other comments or questions from the board? From the audience, did anyone want to say anything, or are you good? You're all good? Okay. I don't want to shut anyone up if they want to have something to say, so, okay, good. Excellent. All right, I think we have everything we need. Could I get a motion to close the hearing, please?
So moved. Second?
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
The hearing is closed. Now, could I please get a motion to transfer the existing liquor license to New Tiki Buddha for property located at 10 Merchants Way, Assessors Map 058, Lot 5347.
So moved.
Second?
I have a motion and a second. Any further comments or questions? Discussion from anyone? None. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
You're all set. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming in.
May I have permission to approach?
We love you. We love you. We're glad you're going to be there. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yep. Okay, town manager's report, we have none. Reports on committees, commissions, or boards.
Take care.
Do we have anything on commissions, committees, or boards? No? Nothing? Correspondence, I don't think we have any either. No correspondence. All right, unless anybody has anything else, can I please get a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, aye, passes unanimously. Thank you, everyone.